Welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. I'm Jameson Oxford, your dungeon master for the day. Probably, well, the game.
Always.
And to my left is a giant pain in the ass known as
Mitch.
And he plays
Bruce.
the what?
Fisherman. I am Mitch. I'm a pain in the ass and a troll, and I play Bruce, the well-aged Goliath
Troll.
fisherman. Troll's more of an occupation, less of a race. Well, at least for Bruce.
In D&D it's not, but...
And to our left, we have the returning character, played by...
I'm Strana, and I will be playing a dwarf wizard,
I thought you were a warlock. What happened?
No.
Oh.
I don't like warlocks.
Randall, you look funny.
Is that what it is? I look funny? I have glasses on. That's what it is.
Oh.
There.
Oh,
Now
there
I
it
can't
is.
see.
He has glasses
I can't
on, he
see.
lost 6 inches and gained 100 pounds.
Exactly.
Apologies.
And being piped in via the internet
Yes.
Because
the wonderful magic of
because of the plague.
The plague is bad.
Because he's in quarantine.
because the plague has come down on me, Ryan Santos, aka Roy, dying slowly from I don't know what this sickness is, but it sucks.
Yeah, unlike medieval Europe, we understand spread vector. And fuck that.
Look,
I'm just saying, whiskey and orange juice.
I greatly encourage him to feel better and to get over this sickness far, far away from me.
Yeah, exactly.
With the power of the internet, I can support you from well out of your contagious range.
But the game must go on.
But the game must go on.
Because it hasn't gone on in over a month, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Sure.
Not that all of our characters are here or anything.
Hey, look. None of it was recorded, which means you can't prove it. I
Randall's-
have never dropped a campaign in my life.
Randall's just taking a nap, obviously. And he had a long day at work.
No, I told you. I put him in the ground. He talked shit. I threatened his life, and I followed through.
We don't want the listeners to know that yet. It ruins the suspense.
Oh, that's right. Now I'm going to prison.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't do that. My
I'm over
advice.
here dying slowly, and I'm here.
Yeah, see?
Right?
See, he's
My
one foot
dwarf
in
doesn't
the
know
grave.
about it.
He's one
My
foot in
dwarf's
the
all
grave.
up for you doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So back on topic. Last we left you guys were in a stinky sewer. Talking to the head of the Thieves Guild about robbing a bank. And
I think you were.
Yeah, that was the last thing he said. Was, "Boys, you're gonna rob a bank."
Nope.
No.
Nope.
What do you mean no?
I don't hit banks.
I'm not asking you to. It's a weird slang.
Don't deal with banks. I don't do it.
What? Why?
Complicated.
I mean, I know they're they're dangerous. They're heavily guarded, but
Yeah, what do guards do? They stab you.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Roy, where did you find this? Wait, we know Bruce. Wait, what? Bruce, you're afraid of violence?
No, I'm afraid of violence that's guaranteed to get messy. I don't do killing. Real hard to hit a bank if you ain't gonna do killing.
Roy's not gonna lie to you. Roy doesn't remember what is happening. See them. And
The reason you were being
We got some.
set up to maybe knock over this bank was because the chest that you guys pulled off the ship
Right. The chest got jacked.
was stored there. So that's why.
Because that fucked up looking dude's bad at what he does.
Nice.
So we're going back for the chest.
Yeah. So you guys got brought down here. Now Darius says, so you guys are caught up in this pretty hard. And, well, to be honest, I don't see how you're gonna not do what we want because, well, the king's brother seems to think that you need to come down here and get involved in what we're doing. So I think you're gonna get involved in what we're doing.
Oh, rob banks.
No complaints here, boss. I'm all for it. Let's rob this bank.
I'll pitch his
You are
tiny
very gung ho.
I'll pitch his tiny ass through a window, but I ain't going in there.
All right, but so
Do you understand high profile? Like literally high. Like 2 feet higher than you profile. That is my literal profile is literally
I get
high.
it. No, I get it. I get it, Bruce. Everyone knows who you are. We got to be careful about what part of this you're part of. But we've got some ideas, we got some plans, and we got some things that you guys are going to do in preparation for this heist. But you are going to help.
I just want you to help.
Are you kidding me? This guy can be the distraction.
That's true. That's one of the ideas we have. Now, you guys are going to need some help, and luckily we know a guy. So before we even begin, you're going to go get him. And you're going to go tell him the Thieves Guild sent him to call in that favor.
Don't we have enough guys?
You know what? I sometimes say that to the people around here that we need more women on this in this guild. But
I know a place. Nice ladies.
But basically, you're going to go get him. And he turns to Damon, and he says, except for you, you're going to stay right the fuck here. Because of all the people here, I don't know who the hell you are.
And Damon nods because he's not here and can't say shit.
Damon is about to talk and gets grabbed by Mullion around the mouth and just sort of put over in the corner. Yeah.
Bye, Damon.
Damon probably would say a lot because Damon always says
A lot.
a lot.
So like,
So insert snarky daddy comment here. He probably calls somebody daddy.
Most likely.
And that's why he's not with you today. He's going to be kept in the Thieves Guild under supervision until they feel better about him.
Sad day.
Sad day.
said.
Bye, David.
Don't worry, Damon.
So the less you talk, the less likely they are to you in the neck. That wasn't solid. I tried.
That was some solid Foley work.
That was really impressive. What did Bruce break there?
Bruce isn't sure. It was
Was it a knuckle?
substantial.
He broke a leg.
It might have been a knuckle or his wrist.
Just
He tried to crack his knuckles menacingly, and it's that thing where you feel like you got it, and then you do it, and then you realize you were wrong, and it hurts. It hurts really bad because you're 108 years old, and you can't do this shit anymore.
Arthritis is a bitch.
Yeah, it's not a lifestyle choice for
Less
you.
of a crack and more of a pop.
Every time you pop your knuckles, you're never sure if it's going to hurt or feel good.
Yeah, you're sitting there going, God, my knuckles feel so stiff, but if I crack them, they might just break.
So, what part of town do you live in?
Bruce lives
lower
in
trades
Tenderloin.
quarter.
Lower Trade Quarter? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys don't gotta go far.
I get it, lower because he's
Yeah, dwarf humor. Ha.
dwarf.
Ha ha.
Racism at its finest.
More of that low-hanging fruit that dwarves can reach.
That's how we breed our trees. If we even breed our trees.
You mean bushes?
Okay,
You guys have-
I like my
you guys have
bushes.
trees underground?
they can.
It's
You've
all
never-
about that dwarven bush.
You played Minecraft, you can do it.
You polish
It's a
crystals.
lot of
enough.
work, but you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
You bounce that sunlight down, son.
Yes, you do. Lots of torches. Because for some reason, torchlight, sunlight, no different.
No different.
Sun rods. They work well.
All right.
Anywho,
So, you guys are told to go gather up this person.
Bobadopoulos.
Is that your name?
That's
go
the name.
find. All right. So
First
there's a
name?
dwarf named Bobadopoulos.
bullshit.
Really?
Bullshit.
Bobadopoulos?
Yeah.
First
That's,
name?
Yes.
yeah. That's his name.
That's a load of shit.
It's a very, very discreet contact name, but okay.
Bruce, of all the time that I've worked with you, I've never once lied to you. And that's probably because we've never met in person. But I want to tell you that the whole time I've known you, I've never lied to you.
I'm gonna let you know that I've never lied to you. And that sounds like bullshit.
It's not what it was. His name's Bobadopoulos. I mean, maybe he lied to me, but that's the name I got to give to you.
I hate liars.
Like, can I just call him Bob?
I'm gonna call him
Does that work?
I'm gonna call him Doppy.
Is it Bob?
Bobopoulos
Is it
kind of
Bob
kind of a
Podopoulos or Bobpadopoulos?
Bobadopoulos.
Bobadop. His name is Bob. I'm so angry with you right now, Strana.
Hey, I toned it down.
I'm gonna call him Adop.
I didn't put asterisks in the name.
I'm gonna call him Adop.
We're just gonna call him Pullis the whole time.
Yeah,
Pullis.
Pullis. There we go.
For the listeners, I've played D&D with this man for 5 years, and you know how many times he's played a character named Bob?
All of them.
All of them.
No, there's actually only Bob, the half-orc. That was it.
There's at least 2. I'm pretty sure there's a
No,
second
there's
Bob.
it's just the one.
Oh, there was only the one.
Yeah, there's only ever the
That
one.
was one too many.
That one haunts me to this day.
Exactly. The half-orc bard.
He haunts me to this day. So yeah, he should be down in his store in the lower
workshop.
trade. Your workshop in the lower trade quarter. What is the workshop called?
That's a really good question.
Bob's Adopoulos.
What does Bob sell?
No, I think it's going to be.
Is that Roy asking?
This is a very modern city for this time.
Bob
so
sells
what there
metalwork.
is a horseshoe with a horse's ass plated to it, just with one rusty nail.
So rather than like a horseshoe being used as a brand, it's like it's stuck there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I make fine horseshoes.
You make fine horseshoe.
He's a shoeman.
He's a
horseshoe.
shoer. Yeah.
Farrier. That's what it
Farrier.
is. He's a
Yeah,
farrier.
he's a farrier.
He's a fine farrier.
He's a lovely farrier. Yeah, that's right. But you're
First
right.
baseball of the
damn it.
night.
Now you know how it feels.
Randall.
Randall, I need you to punch the sound of his depression. Isolate it and punch it. All right.
It's easier to do with yours.
So what do you guys do?
Yours is just
What
blue
is,
things
so wait,
with glass.
what is it that Bob sells?
That'll work.
Metalworking.
Horseshoes
Ironmongery.
mostly.
You're not there,
Horseshoes,
Bob.
nails.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, shut up.
I see how it is.
You tell it to Jay, and then Jay tells it to
Yeah,
Ryan.
exactly.
Obviously.
All right, Jay.
Uh-huh.
Just telling you.
This is how D&D
Horseshoes,
works.
ironmongery, small knives, nails,
What do I look like? He
Bolts.
sells metal stuff.
staples.
I mean, fuck. Okay, let's go.
All right. Some
Just go get him.
less
Bruce,
honest
who is sitting
making.
on
He's
his-
going to be very necessary for your heist.
Bruce is sitting on his ass in the back. He just sort of raises his hand and waits.
Why are you guys still here?
Roy departs.
Is there a larger exit?
Than the one you came through?
Yeah.
Roy is down the hall. Bruce, let's go!
Roy, we had gravity helping me get down that hole. How am I gonna get up it?
I mean... Darius kind of scratches his head. Yeah?
The outlet?
Cut to a scene of you shooting out of a waste, like slip and slide.
An outlet.
Into an
the
outlet,
ocean.
right into the ocean. Yes.
Bruce, the cart is leaving!
He took a different exit, Roy. You're gonna have to meet him at the dock.
Bruce opted for number 2.
So what do you guys do? I'm assuming you're meeting at the dock.
I ride the Raging
I'm
Crapids.
halfway there.
The Raging Crapids.
I ride the Raging Crapids all the
I
way to
keep
the dock.
trying to explain to you people that most of the drainage is water drainage. It's not poop.
Okay, look. Let me explain it to you this way. There's an entire swimming pool. And I go, did you see that guy shit in that pool? Do you want to drink from it? It's mostly not crap.
Hey, this is the Middle Ages. Yes. The answer's yes.
And that's
The answer
why
is-
the
no,
plague
sorry.
was a problem.
Sorry, let me rephrase that a little better. The answer is, did you brew that water into beer? Then no. The answer is no.
No. The real question is, did you grog it?
Did you grog it?
Mm.
How do you grog it?
A little bit of alcohol into water.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
straight up, just mixed. it
Literally
up.
grog.
Yeah.
Literally grog.
So you guys are at the docks.
So this week's fun historic fact.
I'm
The
drinking
reason beer was quite prevalent in the Middle Ages was because it accidentally purified the water. Because you boil it. Otherwise your beer fucks up. And we can't have that. So while science couldn't figure out that boiling water saved you from the literal death, we did find out that beer is good. Boil water
Bruce, why
for
are we at
beer.
the docks?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the history lesson. Why are you at the docks?
Why are we at the docks when Bob lives in the lower quarter?
So I guess, high or low, Ryan? high or low?
I can roll, thank you.
High or low? I'm rolling high or low.
You
I
choose.
mean, I rolled a 1.
No, pick one. Just pick one. High or low.
Low.
Bruce smells like shit.
I mean,
I keep
Like
telling you.
actual shit. I rolled. It's D&D. The dice. Oh, here's your dice, by the way. Your DM dice.
Oh yeah, my new dice. They roll fantastic.
So I
By the way, you're gonna kill everybody.
didn't want to squish through
I
the
tried.
tiny hole,
I
and
tried.
the only other way out was pretty shitty.
I get it. Because we were in the sewer.
Yeah.
So you're gonna wash up at the dock, is what you're telling me.
Darius pokes his head out of random surgery. It's not that bad.
Your hideout is crap. Bruce just
Bruce,
splashes.
I'm willing to bet most of the crap down there is probably yours.
It would take a century for it to go away.
I wouldn't be shocked if they're about the size of Roy.
Roy just stands there. His eyes glaze over as horror takes over.
Like the scene
his
from
mind.
Jurassic Park.
That is a lot of shit.
Oh God. Okay.
So Bruce
We've been
splashes
talking
himself
about
off.
poop for 5 minutes.
Bruce splashes some
Back to
water
the
on himself,
adventure.
cleans himself off, and yeah, we can go. We can go whenever. So you know the way to
You guys froze for a second. Woo!
Okay.
do
we're
you
back.
you know the way to where we're going? I mean I do, but like you can go first.
I mean, I don't live here. I mean, I live here now, but I'm new in town.
All right,
So give
it's
me,
this way.
Please.
Bruce just starts walking
Which way?
Oh, I got that one.
in the correct direction, obviously.
I even know where that joke is
That would
from.
be southish.
I don't know, man. You took the map from me.
I did.
Bruce knows the city. Mitch fucking
Yeah,
doesn't.
you go the right one. You're good.
Yeah.
Bruce
Bruce
knows
goes to what?
Bruce knows the city like the back of his hand.
Yeah, and he has like knowledge history and shit. He's got this, man.
Yeah, Bruce should be driving the cart everywhere.
Yeah, basically, yeah. If we're in the town, Bruce has got this.
I
So-
need a hard book. This table is death for my dice.
The table sucks for
So
rolling.
Bobanopolis.
Fucking bopper.
But
I make a beautiful horseshoe.
what would cause Bobanopolis to not be at home?
To not be at home, let's see, getting more coke supplies, getting
Oh, shit, that's
more
all we
iron supplies, maybe going and getting some hops for his brews.
Maybe that home being on fire.
Hopefully not.
Man, point number 3.
Don't worry, it's not
sounds
my
so
home.
good.
I'm fine.
That one sounds really good.
Like a true dwarf, I built my house out of stone.
Unlike a true dwarf, you don't actually use fire for your blacksmithing, you cheap fuck.
Like a dwarf, I'm finding you on land instead of in land.
It's okay. I
Why
have
do you
the
think
answer to
I
this.
built the house out of stone
Don't
so I
worry.
could be within land?
You are home.
Oh, good.
But you guys come around the corner to a section of the city that's known. It's not on Market Street, so it doesn't have the kind of business draw that Market Street does. But you know you can get like cheaper stuff here. It's sort of like people go here to get a better deal. That being said, those deals aren't exactly guaranteed. It's not the best place to go shopping unless you really, really need something on the cheap. It's kind of a buy at your own risk area of town. And you guys come to the end of the town of the street, and you hear the sound of someone swearing and cursing and banging around in what looks to be some sort of blacksmith's. Like the front would be like a.
Son of a bitch! Get on it! Son! Oh, get out! Get out!
What do you guys do?
Bruce just kind of stares.
Bruce, can we go home?
Yeah.
And they go home.
But I want to see how this plays out, though. This shit looks good. You want a boost?
I mean, it doesn't look very well ventilated in that rock house, so I'm kind of worried about it.
Hey, I'm going to give you a boost. And I pick you up. And I just set you on my shoulder. Have you ever been 8 feet off the ground before?
No, and honestly, I thought it would be more terrifying, but I'm okay with this.
The Daredevil Roy.
So what do we see? We just see an angry dwarf.
You don't even see him yet. From what you can tell, there's whatever. It's kind of a tented off area, I guess, like a porch, probably sort of zone.
Well, no, the stall would be open.
The stall would be
the front
open.
of the stall would be open because
Okay.
I'm open.
Then yeah, you
So
probably.
is this dwarf sized or man sized?
I have to accept you tall folks
Hold on.
because
So
you give me
man-sized,
business.
but not
Fuck.
lion-sized.
Yeah, not Bruce sized.
You know,
So
just
yeah,
enough. Just enough.
So you do see a dwarf running around and swinging various implements at something that is below eye level. Well, no, you wouldn't be able to see it because you're either too tall or too short.
Yeah, I got a bad angle.
Yeah, you got a bad angle. There's something at his knees that he's batting at.
The non-arm! Give me the non-arm!
I love
So now that I've boosted Roy up on my shoulder, neither of us can see the little man chasing whatever he's chasing around in the in the shop, and Bruce realizes that he's made an error.
Roy's just looking around at, like, everything, because all of a sudden he can see everything. And under his breath, he may or may not have said, "Higher, Daddy."
Who? There's nobody saying daddy here. He's kept at this place. He's not allowed to leave.
Bruce does not hear you. Not at all.
Is that his bad ear? Did he put Roy on the wrong shoulder?
Yeah, he put Roy on his bad side, apparently. And,
Alright, so yeah. You hear the sound of somebody in distress. Not that matters.
Daddy, I mean, Bruce, take me to the door.
What? Oh, yeah. You want me to put you down, or just, like...
No, this is fine. Just take me to the door. We should probably knock or something.
Bruce walks up to the door, which levels it about his chest. Huh.
I can't knock from here, Neil.
I can't... at my age, I can't do that. So Bruce sort of, like, tries to get down onto one knee. And you can hear his joints... You can feel his knees grinding all the way through his body as he lowers himself down.
Don't worry about it, Bruce. I've got this. I take out my rapier and fucking just hold it by the point, and I'm just kind of hitting the door with the butt of it.
With the hilt?
With the hilt as far down as I can reach.
What do you want? Who's there? Help me get the critter!
We're here to get some Bobanopolis. What was his name?
Bobp? B-O-P, right? Bobp?
No, it's Bobadopoulos.
Yeah, Bobp. Bobp. We're here to get Bobp.
Bobp. Hey, Bobp!
Is this Bob's house?
God, yes! It's mine!
Do you need assistance?
Yeah, like, should we come in, or,
Maybe!
Open the door? This is kind of rude.
Open it yourself!
Well, he said it! Bruce stands up, takes one step back, holds on to Roy so as to not be rude, and drop kicks the door.
You go after that oak door.
I will.
Okay.
House Bopanopolis is
I don't want my shit stolen.
It's craftsman. Yeah, how's this craftsmanship?
Pretty good.
It's a natural
Pretty
16 plus 4.
I don't know if it's that good.
Except in this case. The door's great. The beam holding it together was apparently rotten.
So Bruce kicks in the door frame.
Because the door is beautiful.
The door is fine.
No. The door is beautiful. The door is beautiful. The
door was solid.
The latch holding the door was terrible.
Which is ironic, because you're a farer.
I think what happened here is the door is immaculate, and the lock held fast, and the hinges held fast.
I gotta tell you though, he's right. It's the frame.
But
Nobody
the frame,
ever checks
the frame just kicked
frame
right
gets
in.
old.
The
Yeah.
whole thing just kicked in.
As an ex-carpenter, it's the frame. People neglect to replace the frame. All right, so the door kicks in.
You mean my half barrel pin hinges didn't work well?
No,
The hinges
no.
are fine. That's why the frame stayed attached to the door.
I see. Okay.
Sure, your work is not your. I don't think this was really your fault.
I have to yell at the framer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will. You're gonna have to call that guy. You call that guy back so you can get your money back. I mean, you've lived here for 50 years, so there's a good chance that he's dead. But
Fair enough.
so the door to your home and workshop has just been kicked literally off its hinges.
No, on the hinges.
On the hinges.
hinges.
Off the wall.
The wall to your house explodes.
What blue bald son of a bitch just kicked down my door?
Oh, yeah! I haven't got to
That
kick in
might
a wall
have
for
been
years.
overkill there, but okay.
Oh my god, he even said, oh yeah. Busted in like the Kool-Aid, man. Alright.
How's that non-specific sugar drink doing for you?
Bobp, we're home.
And, so, this is probably into the house, ironically, which means you still have another doorway to get through to get to his shop.
Shop would be out front.
Would it be out front? So this door is...
House is for a dwarf below.
So this,
Yeah, it would normally be above, but he's a dwarf, so it's going to be upside down. It's going to be below.
There you
Or
go.
in the back.
So it's sort of like... Not even, okay,
I just
whatever.
kicked down his garage door.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically what happened.
And inside, you see a very untidy smith shop because there's a dwarf running around dealing with 4 large roach-like things.
What's the check? I mean, Mitch saw the DM giggling silently to himself and pointing at the book. But I don't know if Bruce knows what these are. So what's the check for that? Survival, history.
Survival.
That's what I would guess.
I would take a nature.
A nature?
Nature,
Okay.
yeah.
Also would make sense, knowing what this creature is.
And I will slowly
You're a
consume
dick.
this.
I know you picked my low roll.
It's a natural creature.
13.
Sorta.
13.
Oh no, you've heard of rust monsters.
Okay.
You don't know anything about them other than anybody
Metal
who
bad.
deals in metal hates them, and you've never seen one. What do you guys do?
I'm unclear. So do I...
You know what? Actually, scratch that. Roll initiative.
Am I... Does Bruce identify this as a rust monster?
Yes.
Okay. That's the only important question.
I will tell you with a 13 that it is a rust monster. Right. Bopanopoulos gets a 8?
7.
7.
7 in turn order.
Where's my...
Do I need to roll initiative here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, we're rolling initiative.
Fantastic.
The surprise round for us is busting the door the fuck down for no reason.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So on the other side, while you guys roll initiative, you see
7.
what are you using, what are
I
you
have a -1.
what are you currently swinging at a rust monster?
A lead-headed mallet.
A lead-headed mallet. All right, like croquet style. Okay. Yeah, you see a
Trying to bat it into the forge fire.
yeah. There's 2 near him. One that he's combating at the moment, and then on an anvil, just gnawing on the front of an anvil. You see another one.
So I have one question. How big is the door?
Shorter than you, but wide enough. If that's
Alright.
No, I have to get wagons in. It's wagon wide. It's the garage door.
It's a wide door.
to like okay, yeah.
So it's
sure.
not a wieldably
It's,
sized
you're
door.
in a garage. You
It's
are
not
in a
a
garage.
wieldably sized door.
Imagine
Okay.
a garage.
It's an unwieldy size for a door. That's too bad.
Which is where
And
it came off the hinges.
describe your character.
So, I'm a short, dressed in very unsurprising clothes, with a large leather apron.
So no
And
strap-ons
chaps.
or anything. Nothing.
No,
okay,
not at the
nothing
moment.
Surprising. Okay.
Not the moment. You know,
Oh, look,
one of my
another
gloves.
fucking dwarf.
My left gloves has a couple spikes just in case.
So would you describe yourself
Alright.
to
This is
people
literally
who
the
are...
first door.
Would you describe yourself to people who are not familiar with dwarven culture as another fucking dwarf?
I'm a short, baldy bastard. Yes.
Another fucking dwarf. All right. For those who may not know, Goliaths aren't fond of dwarves. It's not a thing.
I don't understand why. That's racist. It's like,
It's not our fault. They all look the same, and then they get butthurt about it.
Did you need my initiative?
so another fucking
Yes.
dwarf is said out
Yes.
loud by Bruce.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
22.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
He was ready.
he goes
That
first.
door busted down, and Ryan was like, go time.
Roy is up.
Roy has a sharp bow out. And I guess he's going to go ahead. Well, what's up?
There's a
He's going to
cat.
go ahead and aim at
A wild cat appears.
I guess the nearest.
Tell me
Bad
the
guy.
rust monster issue.
We'll do it.
Sweet, rolled a hit, and that is probably not going to do it. Hold on, let me see what my pluses are here.
I mean, they don't have a lot of armor. They have a lot of hit points.
What do I roll for ranged?
Dex. It's Dex, and if you're trained, it's plus your
What are you shooting?
proficiency bonus.
It's just sharp bow.
Oh,
Okay.
short bow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just proficiency index.
Yeah.
13.
No, that does not do it. That is not
Son
enough.
of a bitch. That was total, too.
That's terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because it's their turn. And a rust monster.
So Bruce is wearing metallic things.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8 minus 1, so I'm with Strawn
yeah,
on
okay.
7.
Yeah.
So, from
Shaky hands.
a rafter drops another rust monster that you guys didn't see on the ground onto Bruce's other shoulder.
So at Roy's level.
Yes. And it's just like looking at you, at Roy and you, just across your shoulder. And I mean,
All I'm going to say is I will bite that bitch back.
how much metal do you have on you?
I've got my weapons hung around my waist. And I've probably got... I think I have chainmail on under my shirt.
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Nom.
My kit got pushed around a little bit, so let me double check what I ended up.
Roy, how much metal do you have on you?
Not much. I'm a rogue.
Okay, so a dagger or two.
Or 3.
Yeah, dagger, probably my
You wearing
rapier as
leather?
well. Couple arrows.
Okay. So it's underneath your leathers, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing like my
Chain.
clothing over the top of a chain shirt.
It
a chain
starts
shirt.
gnawing through your leather. It
Oh,
doesn't
hell no.
bite you.
Oh, hell no.
But it is just...
Oh, hell no.
Just chainsawing through that shit.
Um,
Nom.
The one in front of you scurries away. One of the ones in front of you scurries away. The other one that you're squaring off against is going small kitten against a larger enemy. And it's just like... And it tries to bite you.
Oh.
It bites you.
Probably.
It rolled a 20.
Yes. Let's see. Compared to my AC of...
Oh, ow. Ooh,
that's
ow.
the wrong character.
They do a D8.
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
God.
Yeah.
That's a bit...
That's surprising. They do 7 damage to you.
Jesus Christ. I'm fine, but Jesus Christ.
Right? Right off the
That's
bat.
a lot. I would not have expected that from that creature.
And the one on the anvil continues to eat an anvil.
Oh, no. No.
There are things that are permitted, and there are things that are not.
Sleep that bitch. Is the creature within 20 feet of me?
Oh yeah, no.
Which creatures
I
are within
highly
20
doubt
feet of me?
that your garage is more than 20 feet square.
Okay. We're going to hit everybody. Everybody, try DC 13.
DC 13 what?
Against sleep.
What am I rolling though?
No.
Is it wisdom, charisma? Typically, it's a.
I know. I'm trying
Welcome
to
to 5th edition.
Welcome to 5th edition.
Welcome
and us
to
going-
oh shit, things are different.
I mean, this is a good thing anyway because I should, in theory, try to teach people rules to a game. But I feel like if you're listening to a podcast for Dungeons and Dragons, at
Oh
this
no!
point-
I just roll 5d8.
Oh yeah,
I need d8s.
Oh, that's right. It's the weird one.
sleep is goofy and
I roll 5d8s.
Do you need extra d8s?
Yes, I do. I have 1 d8. I need 4 more.
and then it's the number of hit points.
It's the
correct?
number of hit dice.
Yeah. No, it's hit points. Sleep.
Oh, it is hit points.
Messed
It is hit
up.
points.
It's actually not an opening
7,
attack
10.
nowadays.
Yeah. 10.
Yeah, the rules for sleep are kind of weird.
26, 28.
Against which one? The one on the
You
anvil?
pick an order now.
It's no, I don't. It's
No,
actually
he
just
does.
it.
He after
pick
the
an
one he
order.
hits,
Point of
if it
origin.
knocks him out, he must continue the hit points
Yeah.
to the next person.
Yeah.
That
So
being
what's-
said, the
what's
one
your
on the
target?
anvil,
One on the anvil.
they have 27 hit points. He is asleep.
Yay.
So there's 1 hit point left,
It goes to.
But if it doesn't do enough,
but it doesn't do
matter.
enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the rules for sleep are very strange. I don't know that I like them.
So if
But-
you're wondering and you're listening, because we were confused too, you roll, you get a certain amount of damage, and then you put things to sleep until you run out of damage.
yeah,
Which
Actually,
in this
you
case was
must
1.
beat their current hit points in order for that to work.
No, actually, the biggest thing with sleep though, it looks like it is if I slot it, I can slot it up to higher slots, and I get more d8s.
Yeah, that's where it goes. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still nasty.
It can be. I think that might be why people don't think it's good. Is because in order for it to be really good, you have to be high level.
It's plus 2d8 every time.
It should balance to you. Anyway.
No, it's anyway.
So-
It doesn't get more than one
The
thing.
one
It used
on
to
the
back in day,
anvil
get more than one
goes the fuck to Betty by time.
thing. Just its mouth full of metal, just like
just
it's like a baby on a boob. Just
it's just getting the anvil horn,
just anvil horn in its mouth,
like a pacifier.
like a pacifier. Exactly.
Bruce doesn't like being chewed on.
I imagine that most people wouldn't.
Bruce does not respond well to things that break his oversized clothing because tailors are always dicks about oversized fees.
It's true.
And while Bruce isn't wearing his best clothes,
Ever.
God, that sucks.
I mean, these do smell like poop.
They smell like poop. Now, I know. I was already going to have to wash them. I'm having a shitty day as far as clothes are
What do you
concerned. I slam that bitch into the ground.
Okay.
How much, what is it? It's just a strength
If you're
check
just gonna
these
do
days?
if you're just gonna do a thing, yeah.
It's just a strength check, right? To pile drive a bug.
Yeah, if you succeed, I'll just let you do your
Just a
melee,
melee.
your unarmed damage.
Yeah, so the plan is to grab this thing off of my shoulder and slam it into the nearest solid object.
Which in a metal worker's shop is a lot of things.
That could be that. To be fair, that could be the ceiling, that could be the ground, that could be the wall. Actually, where's that rafter it came from? Is that at a good bashing height?
For you, yeah.
I'm just slam. I'm a pinata that bitch into the rafter if I can do it. So strength check is
No. Well, it's opposed straight, so
it's 8 total. I rolled a Mitch, which is to say a 4.
he rolled a 9 base, but no, he's got it. Yep, not quite. You
He
try.
beat me at base. At base, he beat me.
Yeah. So like you try to grab him, and he just
This dice is dead to me.
he just surprisingly.
No, don't. I don't want that near me. We should stay over there. That dice is dead to me. It had its chance. It fucked up.
He kind of just surprisingly just breaks out of your hand. You only grabbed him with one hand, and you're shocked when he just sort of like wriggled free.
Wriggly bitch. And that's my entire round, I guess.
Roy,
Yeah.
fapping
Go.
again.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Alright, so it's still on the shoulder with me, correct?
Yeah.
It's on the opposite shoulder.
It's on the opposite shoulder. So I'm going to go ahead and chill touch.
Okay.
So let's roll this and see. Hopefully it works.
How does chill touch work?
Chill touch. You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack. Oh, it's a ranged spell attack. God damn it.
Okay.
Never mind. I will try to just stab it.
You bad at ranged spell attacks?
I mean, he's right next to me.
You still can.
He's grappling with it.
Yeah.
There's no reason. I don't think there's a reason not to, right?
No, it used to be a big deal in third.
Yeah, it's no longer a big
deal.
deal. You just sort of do whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, well...
I'm not going to push it. Do it.
Alright, cool. Chill touch. Alright. Fucking roll. That's a 20, my friend.
That's a hit.
Alright, so that is... Are they... they don't happen to be undead, do they?
They do not happen to be undead, no.
Sad day.
They're living
Not for
breathing
long.
animals.
Not for long.
Like ecosystem
Not
part
for
of
long.
like Bill Nye would be very upset with your wanton destruction of them, I'm sure.
Alright, well that's a 1d8. That's a 6.
Alright.
Plus 5.
Oh wow. Okay. 11. It screeches, and on its turn it just scuttles down Bruce. And it disappears underneath a pile of you don't have armor, right? You're not like
No.
Oh,
It'd be
it
like-
says on a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like creating a ghostly like hand that touches it, I guess.
And grabs on, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's still doing exactly what I say then, even more so. It
Yeah,
disappears into what would be a
it's-
pile of metal that you have around?
Like plows and
Okay,
rakes
it
and other
it
crap.
just dives into a pile of fucking farm tools. And the one fighting tries to bite him again because this one's scrappy. Sorry, Boppanopolis. God, it's a mean one.
Jesus Christ.
Our new friend Bobp.
3 damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
And that one's asleep, and the other one ran off, and we don't know what happened to that one either. So 2 of them are not seeable right now. They kind of disappeared into the.
So there's the one from me and the one that disappeared from them. Okay.
Yeah, there's one on sleep on top of the anvil knocked out, and then there are 2 that are MIA in the garage.
I'm not happy with this.
So who's
It is
turn?
Bobp.
Yeah.
Bobp.
Boppanopolis.
It is Bob's
That's it.
turn.
End of the fire with you.
Okay.
This is just a regular hammer. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 17.
Come on, get that hit, baby Bobp.
Bop it. Bop it.
Bopperopolis.
3 damage aiming for the fire with it.
Oh jeez. Give me a strength score on top of your hit. Let's see if you can push it.
15.
Well, double 14.
Okay. Well, it gets we'll do 3 damage. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a different one. 3 damage.
Well, I'm using a smithing hammer, not my warhammer, so common bludgeoning tool.
And it is pushed toward the fire, but not into it.
Damn it!
So, it's Bruce's turn.
It is Bruce's turn.
All right, just a second.
So, Bobp, how...
What?
First of all, how big is your anvil?
My anvil. Some of them are big.
How big is the anvil that's being chewed on? How big is it?
It's probably a 35-pound anvil.
Oh, that's not a big deal. Is it stick to the ground or is it hammered to a stump?
Oh, it's hammered to a stump.
Is the stump in the ground?
Is
Or
it in the
is it just
ground
a
or on the
stump?
ground?
It's a stump on the ground.
Yeah, none of
So,
this matters to
it's-
Bruce.
it's-
So
good
Bruce
iron.
appreciates irony.
It's good
How
ironwood.
far away is the one sleeping on the anvil? Is it far enough away that I could go to it and smash it with the anvil?
Nothing is that far away.
I know D&D gets weird about what you can do in
No.
a turn.
No.
So
if he's gonna be holding anvils over his head, I would like to get down.
That'll be on your next turn.
Bruce just begins movement. Bruce lurches forward at a solid gimp.
Do you dodge the rafters?
Bruce ducks. Oh yeah, you dodge the rafters. Bruce ducks.
Roy, as much as he possibly can.
Roy is going for a wild ride. Roy is riding a wild Bruce. Roy is riding a wild, angry Bruce that has forgotten
Let's
he
see
is
if
there.
he can stay on for the full
I would
9
like
seconds.
to get off of Mr. Bruce's wild ride.
I think that would honestly be as simple as let go. Which could be a free action. He'd have to roll for landing it though. So
What,
Bruce.
No, I don't think it's that easy. I think he's got to wait.
So Bruce
Gosh.
lurches forward,
Well,
pulls
can
the
I
anvil.
roll Constitution to hold my balance?
That would be Dex. It's better for you, I imagine.
Bruce lurches
Dex
forward,
balance.
pulls the anvil out from under the sleeping bug, and attempts to crush it with the anvil it was chewing on.
So you sort of upend it up.
Just anvil up, anvil down.
Okay, you can just do that. You can coup de grace that roach. There's no reason it would not resist. It is asleep.
Well, Bruce does it on an 18 anyway.
Okay.
A strength check of 18 to coup de grace this roach with the anvil it was chewing on.
Just roll damage.
Roy's gonna hold
7.
up his cloak in
Okay,
front
wait,
of his face just
what is-
to
what
try
is
to
it?
avoid some of that ichor splash.
What's the damage
I
on a
will say that a
35
stump
pound
anvil will do a d12.
Okay.
Alright.
If it's a coup de grace, do I roll or does it just do?
In 5th edition, I think you.
12
Does it
12 plus
crit?
3?
You know, it's dead. You
It's
smash
munched.
roach.
Okay.
I mean, it might take a second turn. Bruce doesn't care.
Not with that weight.
I'll roll if you want me to. It does not matter to me.
No, I'm gonna say that roach is very dead.
Okay.
That rust monster is no bueno.
So Bruce, in a fervor, smashes that rust monster, perks himself back up about 85% of the way, which is, about average, and standing there with the stump anvil in his hand is looking around for more of these shitty bugs.
Roy, what do you do?
Roy would like to... Wait, how many more are left?
That you can see, 1. 2 of them are MIA at the moment. They've disappeared. Where's Bobp?
Bobp is fighting one and trying to drive it into a fire.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. This intimate son of a bitch! Get in! Burn!
I'm going to try to assist Bob with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Damn.
Alright.
Okay.
D-A-Y-M.
Is the Eldritch Blast a linear attack?
Yes.
God damn it. You're gonna put holes in my shop.
Yeah, right? Let's hope I hit. So,
Meanwhile, Bruce is hefting around your anvil like a mace.
Whatever, I can fix my anvil.
That's true, it's metal, you've got that.
I've got that.
I mean, that anvil might be... Anyway, because rust monsters don't eat metal until it rusts.
alright, that's a 10 plus 5, 15.
That'll hit.
That's why I was...
On a hit, the target takes a 1d10 force damage. So that is 7.
Okay.
So what you're telling me is what was actually happening was the rust monster was suckling at the anvil, trying to get it to rust.
Yes. Well, the way rust monsters work is they have antenna. And the antenna, or antennae, they touch the things. And they touched it, and it rusts it.
Exactly.
They tickle it with their tickly bits, and then it rusts.
Yes. And then they eat it.
Yes.
Fantastic. So I have shot this Eldritch Blast at this monster thing.
Yes.
Hopefully I have pushed it into the fire like Mr. Bobp was trying to.
I will allow you to roll a charisma check the same way I let him roll a strength check to see if you can push it.
Charisma, huh?
Yeah.
That's just,
Because
you want
it
me
is
to
a
roll a
force
d20?
blast.
Yeah, because that's the fourth.
This is
that's
the
source
meanest
of your
rust
magic.
monster ever known to man. It rolls criticals every time.
Jesus Christ.
So I
I have to
roll
roll against the 20? Jesus.
Yeah, roll a d20, tell me what you get. But if you don't get a natural 20, this rust monster ain't going nowhere.
Jesus.
Yeah, that ain't doing shit.
Yeah, this rust monster is a god amongst rust monsters.
Apparently.
He was put on this earth as a bane against Bopanopolis.
There's a 15 total, and that's not doing jack.
It's a shame. I mean, you did 7 damage. Kudos. But it ain't going in the fire. In fact, it is going right at Bobp again.
Son of a bitch.
It misses.
Die.
This time
Oh,
it misses.
yay. Bobp can use without missing bits of himself. Just a second.
You need to roll a dexterity save. Because
Yes.
its antenna is moving toward your mallet.
19 plus
Alright, you're
20.
good. The pile of plowshares and things and other bits of metal that you might have been working on is corroding and kind of falling over. You can see it. The metal bits are giving away.
Son of a bitch.
Do you have a book I can roll on?
Why?
Table sucks.
For what?
Rolling.
For noise?
No. It
rolls
eats
like
dice.
crap.
It eats
does
dice
it?
numbers. I don't know why.
And
Oh.
and you hit all these stupid little nicks too. I was looking for a book earlier.
There's a
but-
million books.
Okay.
Is this over there? Or one of the game tables?
Yeah, no, rolling. I do significantly better as soon as I'm rolling on not your fucking table.
Literally.
Okay.
Don't ask me why, Jay.
Okay. So yeah, the plowshares and shit, and all the things you've been working on, probably all the money you would be making this week is currently rusting away.
I'm not happy.
You're not supposed to be.
No, I take... I'll do it on my round. But I'm going to take a scythe out of the forge.
Roy went. They went. It's your round.
Yes!
Or is Mitch?
Strongest before I did.
Okay, yeah, it's your round.
I get...
His house and all that.
I grab a scythe from the flames I
Okay.
was working on.
Sickle or scythe?
Threshing scythe.
Okay.
No!
And then what?
Stab the one in front of me.
Okay.
He's trying to hurry.
21.
Hit.
Okay, what the hell am I using
I'm
for
gonna
a
go
scythe?
with a D6 for that and a
Okay.
D4 flame.
Yeah.
Here's a drum dice. It's the best D4 we have for
Oh,
rolling.
okay. What the hell? It's going somewhere. All right, 6 plus 1, 7.
Okay. It lets out a scream, the scream that lobsters make when you throw them in boiling water.
A little bit of that.
Exactly, that scream.
No, that's the sound a stormtrooper makes when he falls off a cliff.
No, that's the
Wilhelm
stormtrooper.
That's
That's weird. It sounded kind of sexual.
and feminine. It was very strange.
And Bruce.
Bruce only knows where one of these creatures is.
Yes.
Bruce is gonna make an insight check.
Well, no, he should know where both of them are. The one that's in front of me and the one that's in the pile.
Brute,
You know where they are. You can't see them.
the one in the pile.
That's what I'm saying.
The
In
one
the
in the pile. Bruce's insight check is going to be whether or not it would totally ruin everything. Whether or not it'd be a good idea to just pitch this anvil mace into the pile of rusting shit at the bug that he knows is in there now, because he saw it scurry in there and shit's rusting.
I mean, I can't make that sort of call for Bruce.
I know. Spur of the moment thing.
So Bruce is making... Okay. All right, Bruce.
So, in your shop, is that the only like tools and stuff you have? The only stuff that looks like not shop tools? Is that the only product looking stuff you have in here?
No, I have other stuff. I have relatively new stuff hanging.
Bruce hefts it. Bruce is not great at decks. This is probably not going to work well. But Bruce goes
Yup.
shot putting, or somewhere between a shot put and a baseball with this anvil at the.
I still don't know why I haven't gotten down.
I don't either.
Because it's exciting.
You had your round. You had your moment, and you did not take it.
This is true. This is 100% my fault.
Eventually, we'll just make a shoulder saddle for you for Bruce.
Bruce
I mean,
is
if
so
anything,
big
this will
he
be quick
is.
now.
So Bruce hurls the anvil mace at the pile and rust monster.
Okay.
Bruce rolls a 1. This dice is dead to me.
What was the 20 for? You went from one to the other.
The 20 was insight.
That's what you get for talking shit on that table.
That's what you wasting valuable rolls. Should have just hurled that shit.
Now here's the real question: where does he hurl it to, Che? Where does he hurl it to?
Still was crap.
I mean, so you just hucked it at the trash pile, right?
Yeah. I was throwing its center mass at the pile of stuff.
So it just crashes into the pile, and as far as you hear the scuttling and the clanging, and something kind of make a scurrying, screeching, like startled noise.
Bruce moves towards the pile.
And the pitter patter of it heading away from where you threw the thing.
Bruce moves towards the pile.
Okay.
Am I distracted by this partial destruction of my shop? Yes. What the hell?
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
What are
So I'm
you
getting
doing?
down, finally.
Roy gets down. Okay.
Roy finally gets down.
And am I near one at this point?
There's still the one directly in front of you guys that you were fighting in front of the fire. The other two, we don't know exactly where they are. Bruce is trying to find one of them.
All right, yeah,
Bruce
I'm
is
just gonna-
bowling for one of them.
I'm gonna pull out the rapier and melee attack him.
Okay.
So that is going to be a roll. 14 plus.
You hit.
What would I add to that? My strength?
You
It's
hit.
just regular hit, right?
It's going to be proficiency bonus, and I believe it's a finesse weapon, so it would be your dex.
Dice plus proficiency plus dex.
But
Oh, fantastic.
you rolled a 14. You hit. Like, I already know you had enough.
Oh yeah, I definitely hit. This, I mean, what is that? It's a 20 now.
Hit.
But, you know.
You hit.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and shove this rapier right in his face, and let's roll a 1d8. That's a 7 total.
Okay. You hit. You did a bunch of damage. It is not happy about this fact. It is,
It's also not dead, apparently.
in fact... Wait.
It might be
Die.
dead.
It is dead.
Yeah.
You have put it at the 27th hit point. It is at precisely 0.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I chuck it to the fire.
Wait. No, it's not. I'm bad at math. 7, 7, 7, that's 21. It's at 24, and it's 3 hit points left.
God damn it.
It bites you, Roy!
Well, fuck.
I'm fine with this.
What's it roll?
This is not you for once. What's your armor class?
15.
It bites you, Roy, for 9.
Damn.
Oh, you fuck.
This is the meanest
He's a
rust
beast.
monster
It is.
ever.
It has done 19 damage.
Also,
so far.
Roy, you need to make a dexterity save because its antennae are waving at your rapier.
I need a dex save?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Ah, shit.
There's a reason I'm using the lead hammer. Which reminds me, I need.
Do 21.
Oh crap!
All right. So you jerk your
My
rapier
lead
away.
hammer turns into a steel hammer again.
Uh-oh.
Probably the breaking of all your shit. Bruce helping.
Helping.
And yeah, so you hear a scurrying sound coming from the pile, Bruce, and then you feel a nasty, horrible pain in your ankle.
Good.
I know where it is. You take 9 damage.
Jesus Christ!
You shouldn't have bought me these dice, man. These are mean dice.
Yes, they are. I knew they
This
were going
D8
to
has
be
rolled
mean
like nothing
dice.
lower than a 7.
What's D&D without a little bit of player death? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, by rust monsters.
By rust
Where'd my
monsters.
D12 go?
In my shop,
I had a D12. I thought.
in the middle of town.
Doesn't look right.
I have a D12 now.
Because vermin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bruce does not take damage from this little shit rust
Oh my
monster.
god.
Bruce uses as a reaction his once a day to reduce 1d12 plus con. Bruce reduces that damage,
To
for the record,
to negative points.
To negative.
by 17.
Holy shit.
Bruce max rolled the fuck this bug.
Did he just like gain those temporary hit points?
No, he's
No.
not.
Oh, no.
He just gained my entire max hit points?
Bruce, you witnessed Bruce thug the shit out of that if you could see it.
No, he just denies the damage.
Yeah, I just no.
Just stop.
And so no damage from the rust
He just
monster.
completely tanks it. He just stares him in the face and he says, "Witness me."
Bruce is
Yeah.
waiting
I
for
see.
his turn.
Yeah.
I see.
And it's your turn, Boppinopolis.
Bop.
Wait, so it didn't have to roll? Did it have to roll to attack me?
You did. You rolled 17.
I successfully chuck it into the goddamn fire.
It rolled higher than 17. Sorry. Base 17.
Jay, I successfully chucked it into the goddamn fire.
Rolled strength?
I rolled 17. Well, it's an
It's an
unresisting
opposed
target.
strike.
Oh, no, because it's still awake. That's right.
It is still awake.
Never mind. I bashed it in the skull with a hammer
Okay.
for enough to kill it.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the end of that one.
Yes.
It's cute little roach brain. Just crush.
How many are left?
2.
Good
About to be
lord.
one.
One's MIA, one's on his ankle.
One's about to be none.
It is your turn. Bruce.
Roy's turn?
No,
Yeah,
Bruce.
it's Bruce's turn.
This is the rust monster that has been griefing Bruce, and Bruce is done with that. Bruce is just going to open hand pound this bug.
Just like
Where
slap.
else?
Just slap it like a fly.
Just fist straight up, straight
No,
down.
you said open hand pound. This is swatting a gnat.
Sure. It doesn't. You know what? The first one is going to be the biggest pimp slap this bug has ever seen.
You have 2 attacks nowadays, don't you?
I can.
Mm.
I'm about to. So, which dice hasn't betrayed me yet? You didn't betray me too terribly. Oh, so the pimp slap of death, hopefully. Damn it. Really? So Mitch can't roll above a 10 today. That's unfortunate.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 13 total.
1 shot.
Wow, fuck me. I'm gonna waste my additional free action I get to punch straight down into this stupid thing's skull.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll do it.
18. Fucking finally. Now, is hand-to-hand considered a one? No, it's not a weapon. Never mind. Okay, so
it's usually like 1
You
to 4.
just do
I
strength.
just do. I'm making sure that I don't have something else that stacks. I'm checking my new stuff. I don't. I'm not familiar with my new stuff,
Shouldn't.
though. Circumstantially, I could, but none of them apply. It does 7 damage to this bug.
Alright. This was the one we did hit earlier with the chill. Oh! This one still had the chill hand on it. Was that doing
It's
anything?
just for one round. It's just for one round.
Why does it...
It just couldn't heal until the hand was gone.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah. It's taken a lot of damage, actually. You guys have hit it. When you have hit it, you hit it hard.
It's a little bastard from
Roy.
that I was having issues with.
Roy's gonna go for that coup de grace with a rapier, and he's going to roll a 19.
Wait. What are you trying to do?
Coup de
'Cause
grace,
the one-
he just
I'm
smashed.
gonna hopefully coup
You
de
kill-
grace with my rapier.
Stronach got that one already.
Oh, I chucked into the forge.
He booted that one
Oh,
into the
good
fire.
God.
He got the final kill.
Oh, fantastic! Is there another one that I can see or no?
There's the one that
fighting-
Bruce is
The
fighting.
one being pounded by
Bruce.
Bruce.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I was going for. So that's a 19 to hit.
Okay. So you dash in and stab it.
Fantastic, and that is a 1d8, 5, 9 total.
It is done.
Sweet.
Stab it through its little roach heart.
Good.
Just dunk.
Very dramatic death. And we are... It is very quiet in the garage.
Too quiet. Bob, are there any more of these fucking things?
I crawl over, pull aside just leather skin that's overhanging a pipe, and I listen to it.
Okay. Perception.
Just a second. The sheet's bad.
So what's this pipe? Is this how you vet? Is this how you vent your
It's
garage?
how I hear.
Oh.
Somebody's trying to come in. I gotta know. What's up?
His doorbell.
Basically. 15?
15?
15.
You hear what sounds like... Where does the pipe go? Like, how does it run?
Underneath. It literally just pops underneath.
It's just sort of just amplifier of noise?
Yeah, it's, you've seen like the steam
Yeah,
ship.
you hear the sound of
units.
something scurrying and munching.
Son of a bitch!
Thank you for listening to the Torchlit Tavern. We hope you all enjoyed what we had to present to you today, and we look forward to sharing more adventures with you in the future. We are live on the internet, and you can find us on Twitter, YouTube, iTunes, and Facebook by searching at Torchlit Tavern. You can also follow up with several of our entertainers.
I'm Ryan, and I am at Ryan SCB Santos on Twitter.
You can find your DM, Jameson Oxford, at Agent Beige on Twitter.
You can find your favorite warlock at Twitter at Argo Omega.
Don't forget to tune in every Wednesday for our updates to our podcast, as well as follow us on these wonderful sites to know when, what, and how we're doing things. Also, don't forget to rank us 5 stars. That'll pump us to the top, make it easier for you to find and share with your friends. Have a good one.
And fuck your warlock.